The new channel. See the new. The new channel. See the new. The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following show are those of the hosts, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to the new channel, your daily source of live stream inspiration. My name is Carmine Ortega, and this is U-Turn. Good morning, good Thursday morning, U-Turners. Kamusta kayong lahat? Today is Thursday, almost the weekend. I hope you're looking forward to the weekend as well. Ako, oo, definitely. More and more, like I said a couple of episodes ago, nagkakaroon ng distinction yung weekday sa weekend. So I think that's a good thing kasi hindi na flat lang na parang tulad ng total lockdown na wala, pare-pareho lang ang bawat araw tapos hindi natin malaman kung anong araw ngayon or even what time it is. So, a little bit of normal, the old normal. Okay, I'd like to greet the following people who are celebrating their birthdays today. Unang-una, Welma Lagalio Tan of Polomoloc, South Cotabato City. Ayan. So, Ate Wilm, we call her Ate Wilm kasi yaya siya ng mga anak ko for a long time, pati yung iba niyang kapatid. Happy birthday, Ate Wilm. Also, happy birthday to Ayoni Domingo, Hussein Gangangan, Jillian Ranido, and Owens Laraya. Happy birthday sa inyo. Kung nanonood kayo, share nyo naman sa amin ang birthday wish ninyo. Okay. Ngayon, I will encourage everyone to share our live stream. Okay? Share our live stream on your wall. Pakigamit po ang aming hashtag, UTurnOnTNC. Okay? Yan. Kasi, if you share our live stream, and if you leave an interpretation of this quote in the comment section, you could receive this gift from us. Yeah, it's called the Atomic Zabber. And ito siya. Ayan, disaksak siya sa, dekuryente siya. So what it does is it keeps mosquitoes away. It kills mosquitoes away. So Atomic Zabber. Share our live stream. Leave your interpretation of this quote. The phrase, I can't, is the most powerful force of negation of the human psyche. Oh, medyo malalim ba? Pero the phrase, I can't, is the most powerful force of negation of the human psyche. It's by Paul R. Scheele. He is an author and also a co-founder of Learning Strategies Corporation. So, ayan. Share our live stream, like our page, facebook.com/TNCnow, and leave your interpretation in the comment section. You have a chance at receiving our gift, which is the Atomic Zabber. Ngayon, yung last week's winner namin, we'll announce it later. We'll just leave it in the post, okay? For some reason, hindi namin siya hawak ngayon, pero we will show it later. We will announce it later. Okay. Thank you. Ayan, let us see. Uy, wala pang bumabati sa amin. Ano ba yan? Mag-hi naman kayo, lalo na sa mga aming friends, common friends namin ng aming guest. Alam niyo kung sino kayo. Say hi, give us a hello, and I'll greet you. Mag-shout out. Yun pala yung usong term, ano? Shout out. Hindi. Pwede mag-greet, pwede pa shout out. From CL Perez. Hello. Hi. Where are you watching from, CL Perez? And let us know. Let us know where you're watching from. Even our other viewers, no, we like knowing where our viewers are watching from, where you're based. You can also tell us whether you're at work or at home. Ay, baka hindi pwede sabihin na at work kasi bakit nanonood no, pag at work. Pwede naman mag-multitask, lalo na hindi naman ito K-drama, di ba? Okay. All right. I look forward to this episode. I've been looking forward to this because our guest today is a good friend of mine. Okay. She's a good friend of mine. I've known her for several years now, and we have something in common, and it's our passion for training and transformational learning and healing. Ayan, nagsisisagot na sila. CL Perez is in San Pedro, Laguna. Ayan. Shout out to Nick Arcilia. Greetings daw. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for chiming in. So as I was saying, our guest is a very good friend of mine. She heads a company that is in ship management. It's part of a group of companies. But today, although that's her work, her line of work, we will talk about self-love, self-care, healing, transformation, and things like that. So, ayan, sabi nga ni CL Perez, he or she, sorry CL, how can I tell if you're male or female? CL Perez took a break to watch Weng. All right, Weng, yan ang pangalan ng ating guest. So let us welcome Ms. Weng Pangan-Garay.
Hello, good morning. Good
Hi.
morning, Carmine. Hello,
Ayan.
nice to be here at U-Turn.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. And say hello to, ayan, si CL at si Nico.
Yeah. Hi, Dodeng. That's Claudette. CL is Claudette.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
okay.
watching. They're my close friends. And Susie also is watching. Di and Jack. Those are my
Ayan.
high school friends. And Nick is my uncle. There.
Oh, okay. Hello, Tito. Hi. Okay, stay tuned po. And if you want the atomic zapper, I encourage
Yeah.
you to share the live stream on your wall and then leave your interpretation of our quote. From time to time, we'll flash the quote. Ayan. Nandyan siya. It will also be in the comment section of the show. Okay, so Weng, thank you so much. Ito si Weng, nung June pa lang, ladies and gentlemen, nung June pa lang, niyayaya ako na siya mag-guest
Yes.
dito sa show. So sabi niya, hindi pa ako ready, ayoko pa, kinakabahan ako, ganyan siya. Pero finalo up ko siya. Naging
No, my
ready na.
reaction was my tendency is to suggest some other people, right? And never myself. Yeah, that's the tendency. Then, yeah, correct.
Oo, tama. Ayan. Pero because Weng and I have this friendship nga that is connected to learning and transformation and healing. Alam niyang may tama yung una muna sabi ko sa kanya, Weng, ready ka na ba?
True.
Ayan. And that's why she's here and we really appreciate this.
Also,
Ayan.
I'm grateful, Carmine. Thank you.
Ayun. Oo. Okay, this is all part of our journey. Both of us, all of us,
Yes.
pati yung audience natin. Okay. So Weng, let's talk about you and your journey and your U-turn. Okay, this show is all about that. How we make changes in our lives, and not just yung ginagawa mo. It usually starts in the mind, diba? Something triggers it. There's a feeling that's growing, feeling or sometimes fear, diba? Pero we get to a point where we do something about it so we can change the results that we have in our lives. Results that we want, results that we desire. Excuse me. So in this case, in your case, Weng, no, when I met you, you were very different. I met you were very different. Can you share with the audience yung difference na yon, yung obvious difference?
Okay. Yeah. So the transformation that Carmine saw really was initially was the physical part. I was big. I was more than 90 kilos, I think. Um, and the trigger, the what my U-turn at that time was really for the third time. I had my lumbar injury. I can't move. My lumbar injury sa back, no. And because technically, because I was so heavy, and my body can't support, my legs can't support me anymore. My hips can't support me anymore. So, and then that was the trigger. Actually, I was ashamed, no? And that I realized that lately lang na
Mm-hmm.
the shame of people knowing that for the third time you have the same injury. But in my head, I try to justify it, because work entails that, yeah, there's too much stress, etc. I try to justify it. But that point, that third time na ng injury, sabi ko, nakakahiya. No, that's a feeling, no, nakakahiya. If ano pang justification ko to tell my colleagues, no, my team, na for the third time na you get the same injury. So I said, I will try my best to heal. So this time hindi ko talaga siya parang sinabi. Yeah, and then I just went into therapy. And I asked the doctor, Doc, outpatient na lang ako ha, kasi I can't, hindi na ako pwedeng ma-confine kasi ulit nakakahiya, etc. I can't afford it. So, yun, nag-physical therapy ako. And then she said, I said, okay, I'm willing to work it out. I want to lose weight. I want to get healed. And then she said, I said, anong exercise lang ang pwede kong gawin? Because kaya ko naramdaman yung lumbar is because when I was jogging and then suddenly something hit the pain, no, it's just too much. So I can't jog, I can't do anything. Sabi, ang pwede lang ay swimming and yoga. Okay? So, and then sabi ko, swimming, expensive, yeah. Yoga, okay, meron pa akong free, dun sa isang studio. I'll try yoga. And which I did. Okay? And then that started it all. And you cannot just do yoga per se or exercise per se. You have to look at your nutrition. You have to look at the what you eat. And then yun na yung nag-snowball na. Then yeah, I was very detailed in checking my weight, what I eat, but then in the long run, hindi lang pala dapat yun ang tinitignan mo. Again, the four endowments, you have to think, you have to nurture your mind, your heart, your spirit, and then your body. It can't be body lang, and it can't. Then then I realized this. What's happening with my body is just a manifestation of what's happening within. Yeah. So while I recognize na yung trigger is my pain, the lumbar injury, but actually it's a manifestation of what's happening within me. So there's conflict, there's pain, there's trigger in my environment. It's not where I want to be, or the environment is not serving me, right? So yeah, then I just try to rediscover myself and try to heal myself, and then yun na, it manifested in my my physical attributes, or what have you, the energy that I put in all the work that I do. So doon na siya lumabas. It's really inside out. So it changes not only me, it changes physically, but then the energy, the aura, and all that changes. And then at the end of the day, you just don't. The shame is not there anymore, and it doesn't. The only important thing for me is, how do I recognize myself, the self love, and then I trust that what happens around me will be just as good.
Ayun. Sige. Thank you for touching on those, and we will elaborate more on exercising and eating ganyan. Pero I want us to share this photo. Huwag ka magagalit
Okay.
sa akin. No, this is for the audience's appreciation of Weng's before the photo.
Yay!
When she is saying now she weighed over 90 pounds.
Yes.
She looked like this. Pero masaya pa rin, no? Ang ganda ng smile, ang ganda-ganda palagi ng expression
Yeah.
ni Weng.
Yeah,
So,
that's how you see it. But for me, that smile is different.
talaga.
Yeah.
Anong,
No, no.
anong difference?
Uh, it's then when I recall, uh, yeah, you can't. Paano ko ba siya sasabihin? It's not that truly happy. Hindi ako talaga truly happy noon, no?
Mhm.
Just or a temporary happiness. Then when I see my pictures now,
Uh-uh.
it's different talaga, which
Mm-mm.
I recognize, no, and for me that's
Mm-mm.
important. But
Mm-mm.
yeah, you show that, no, the you smile, no, be court, you're ang tawag doon,
Polite.
you're polite, no,
Mm-mm.
courteous to everybody, but you can't be ang tawag doon, in the long run, no, it will show it, no, you can't fake it, no.
Mm-mm.
uh, so yun yung sa pictures na
Mm-mm.
yun. I may
Mm-mm.
be smiling, no, but deep inside, and you can see my weight.
Iba.
Yeah.
At iba, mas iba
Not
ngayon.
proud of it. Yes, not proud of it. But yeah, it is what it is.
Mm-mm.
No, but it's a part of the transformation.
Oo. When
Yeah.
question,
Mm.
when you were younger, you weren't like that, 'di ba? Parang it just happened in these adult years. How did that happen, or what do you think was the start? Ganon, meron bang ganon?
Actually, when growing up, it's how not ganon meaning the weight or
Mm, mm.
because at that time when I look at my pictures before, pag tinignan mo payat na ako, no? But at that time I don't feel payat. At that time I still
Ah,
feel I'm big. No, because
mm,
that's the script. That's what the environment is saying. I am not the typical na charming, na maganda. Kasi yun yung script, no? That's what
mm.
society
That
is
was
telling me,
and that
no?
you absorbed also, and it became
Yes.
yourself.
Yes. Yeah. No, that's my self-talk. And then growing up, you get that script. So yeah, you tendencies you just do it, no? So I would growing up scripted. No, I love my ang tawag doon, growing up years. No, don't get
Mm,
me wrong. No,
yeah,
no.
yeah, yeah.
But I the script is you're not good enough. No, the pressure is uh, you must do the right things all the time. No, you have to follow the rules. No, the rules that men do. Uh, implement, no,
Mhm.
and not really the rules of the universe or the environment, no. So so yeah, then you're ang tawag doon, nakakulong ka lang doon sa ganong klaseng script, so you can't fully ang tawag doon, mailabas your
Mm.
full, unleash your full potential.
Oo.
So but that's a journey, no? Tapos when
Mm.
you're adult na, and then you've experienced so much, no? And then again, when it happens to you, no, things that that's painful, no, that's events that happen to you na you think na why will this happen to me? I'm following naman the rules and everything. I'm a good girl,
Right.
I'm pleasing everybody, etc. Then you realize, no, all you have, the most important thing really, no, is the rule you give yourself, the values that that you put into heart and all that.
Mm-mm.
And then when I realized that and try to put that into action, then changes happen. Good changes happen. Uh,
Ayan.
yeah, I don't know if I answered it. Um, uh, if you get the answer you want to get,
Oo,
Carmine, but
oo.
yeah, it's sometimes it's very the pictures, the person you're trying to project,
Mhm.
uh, is ang daming hindrances, no, ang daming blocks, ang daming obstacles. So unless talaga you recognize that, you be mindful what are those things, no, and try to deal with it, you will never be you'll never unleash your full potential, and then people will not witness it, no, will not they will not be influenced by
Ayan.
it.
Sige. Thank you for sharing all of that. Ngayon, meron akong itatanong sa'yo, but we'll answer this in the next break. I'll ask you, what were some specific triggers for the turnaround when we get back after break?
Okay.
We rise as one. Leave the pain behind. For the future is bright. Know that we are here to help you rise again. The new channel. See the new.
We're back on U-Turn on TNC, the new channel. Remember to like our Facebook page. It's TNC Now. Facebook.com/TNC Now. Ayan. We also want to share this little poster. Little font actually. Direct sa totoo lang nahihirapan ako basahin yung oras at saka yung araw. But I do my best. Okay. So we're proud of our shows, starting with The Big Picture with Lloyd Luna, Mondays to Fridays at 7 p.m. He guests mga businessmen and success stories. Ganyan. We also have HR Hotline with Jesse Rebustillo. That's Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 12 noon. He guests mga HR practitioners and professionals. So If you have questions, tune in. Lalo na lunch break yan. Ano? Pwedeng magtanong. We also have iBusiness airing from Texas and Tennessee with Dr. Mike and Bert. Ayan, very interesting yan. They focus on health professionals, healthcare professionals, doctors, nurses, therapists, no, and then what else they can do, aside from what they do for work. Just recently, this premiered last night, The Fourth Project with Bob Kilapio. It airs Wednesdays and Saturdays, 7 p.m. Dubai time, 11 p.m. dito sa Manila. Of course, U-Turn, you're watching it right now. Our show airs Mondays and Thursdays at 10:30 in the morning. We also have The Home Buyer with Dante Salamat, Mondays and Thursdays at 4 p.m. It streams pala. That's the correct term. It streams, not airs. Hindi kami broadcaster. Okay. The Puppet Stories with Juan Lu, Tuesdays and Fridays at 5 p.m. And a TNC original, The Marketplace, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays at 9:30 p.m. Madadagdagan pa po yung aming mga show. We also want to thank our TNC heroes. These are guests who have been with us between Lloyd's show and mine. So these are pictures of TNC heroes, guests who have been on The Big Picture and also U-Turn. Maraming salamat for being part of it. You are part of our vision of inspiring more and more Filipinos with our live stream shows. Kailangan natin ito. We need hope, we need inspiration. Kaya, ayan, thank you. Okay, let us look at some comments. Lala Panganlingan. Lala is actually Weng's sister. Such an inspiration. My heart. All right, ipasok na natin ang ating guest, Miss Weng Pangan-Garay.
Hi, kiddo. That's my sister, Lala.
Oo nga. Thank you for joining us, Lala. I haven't met Lala, pero I see her pictures, and you often refer to her, di ba? May reference.
Yeah, I miss her.
Lala.
Yeah.
Ayan. Okay. So, Weng, may little game tayo dito.
Okay.
It's called Quick Turn, Pasok Direct. Ayan. So it's called Quick Turn. Quick Turn, what's it gonna be? We really just want to get to know you more. You know what things you like, you don't like, and maybe you love. Okay, so I'll say random things, mga flavors, people, places, ganyan, or hobbies. So just say right turn if you like it, left turn if you don't like it, U-turn if you love it.
Okay.
All right.
Right. It na. Okay.
Peanut brittle.
Left. Yeah. Sorry. Not healthy.
Pritong tuyo.
Right.
Okay. Sudoku.
Left.
Ayaw mo. Ako U-turn ko yan. Sudoku.
Really? Wow.
Feeling ko, I know this is not about me, but I want to share it with you.
Sure.
Mga puzzles na ganyan, kailangan ma-solve. Yan yung ano ko, parang hindi ako mapakali pag hindi ko siya na-solve. Gardening.
Yes, right.
Green Hills.
Right.
Algebra.
I don't know. Pwede ba yun sa gitna? Left.
Okay. Okra.
Left. Sorry.
Rizal Park. That's okay. No,
Right.
Rizal
Right.
Park.
It's very memorable for me. It's where I run.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's where I got injured.
Oh, okay.
And that's when I went back. I run a few miles and then, conquered my fear. Rizal Park.
Okay. Ginataang mais.
Right.
Ayan. And ito setup, yoga.
U-turn.
Wow.
Yes.
Yay, thank you. Thank you for playing.
Yeah. It's fun, fun.
Ayan. Oo. Ayan, balikan natin yung question kanina. So the question
Mhm.
is, what are some specific triggers, that led you to finally say, babaguhin ko na. Babaguhin ko na yung sarili,
Yeah.
not just yung sarili, no, yung pag-iisip, and then it extends to the outer. What are some
Yeah.
triggers?
Yeah. So the first thing is, yeah, when I felt shame, no, that's really a trigger for me. I felt, and Carmen, hindi siguro sa mind. Initially, I thought it's, what the mind says, but it's really the heart, the core,
Mhm.
and that's what yoga really helped me to look at, no, what's in the core, what's in the heart. So yeah, the feeling of how can people still follow me or listen to me if I'm not doing the work, no, if I always find an excuse, and that's basically the weight and all that, and taking care of the self. I always say people, take, so that's the I'm embarrassed about it. So that's the first, no. And then yeah, what else, you triggers would be also, see, the physical body just is a manifestation again of what's happening inside. So if my injury is in the hips, no, and during yoga practice, I learned that all our emotions are there, no, naka-stuck doon sa hips. So there are some poses that helps you release that. And there are times na kapag nag-yoga, and you do those poses, naiyak na lang talaga ako kasi it's the release of emotion. Then kapag naramdaman mo yon, yung tendency is, instead of, ano nangyari, kasi stress ako, kasi nangyari sa akin ito, uh, I was, tawag doon, I was betrayed, or I was embarrassed, or people see that I'm not good enough, etc. So instead of looking outside, uh, the best way, really, I think it's the only way, is look within. Why? Where are those emotions coming from? No, why am I feeling this way? And then start to work there. No, and then once you realize that, of course, that is the heart, the mind. No, learn how to change it. No, learn the skill set. No, practice. No, discipline. No, and that I think is very, very important, especially when you're doing your script. No, when you self talk. Um, Learn, no, read, and because of this, no, change, no, I try to read more. You may not like reading, you need to read, for example, management books. Kaya lang naaantok ka na in the middle of reading it, so try things na you like to read, the newspaper, or 50 Shades of Grey. So that will interest you. Then after that, okay, you learn the skill, then you'll be able to read management books. I learned about inspirational people, Brene Brown, Dr. Shefali, Sadhguru. Then you try to feed your mind, okay, and at the same time you feed your spirit. Meditation is a great help for me. What's the trigger when you feel there's too much noise and you can't control it? We call it monkey mind, no, kapag ka every act that you do, ay nako, wag yan, no, kasi ganito mangyayari dyan, etc. You try to silence those monkeys in your mind, and the only way to do that is really meditation. So yeah, so heart, no, that's the spirit, the soul, and the only way to do that is listen to yourself through meditation, through prayers, no, and then learn, no, don't stop learning, get inspiration from other people, read books, listen to podcasts, etc. And then act on it, because otherwise you'll stay in one place.
Mhm.
No,
Mm-mm.
once you accept the change, and once you want to change, no, you have to do the work. No, there will be pain, there will be uh, roadblocks, or there are plenty. No,
Oo.
but the only, I think the most important thing is to take that first step, and then surround yourself with people who share the same passion.
Mm-mm.
And there may be fallouts. There will be some friends who will be that will just be there present for you, but you will not. They may not join you to yoga. They will not join you
And that's
in
okay.
running, and
Oo.
that's okay. No, and
Oo.
that's okay. As
Oo.
long as ako, ang pinaka-importante, you can do things on your own. No, hindi yung I can't do this kasi I have to be with somebody, or kailangan may kasama ako. Once you can do things on your own and you're comfortable with it, once you face yourself in the mirror and you know you like what you see, no, or you recognize what you don't like in your face, in your body,
Mm-mm.
etc., and do something from it, then ang laking-laking bagay na yon to go to a U-turn and
Oo.
transform. And then you
Oo.
influence others, no?
I think that's an indicator no, yung sinabi mong yung 'pag mag-isa ka, when you're doing
Mhm.
something ta's mag-isa ka, I think that's an indicator of maturity. And I'm not saying immature lahat ng ibang tao. What
No,
I'm saying is you reach a certain level of peace with
yes,
yourself na
yes.
okay lang sa'yo kumain ka mag-isa sa restaurant, 'di ba?
Yeah,
Yung okay lang sa'yo mag-travel na mag-isa ka, eh, hindi mo na kailangan nung ano, yung marami kayo or yung barkada. I'm not saying we don't need
yeah,
friends or we don't need barkada, but you are okay with being alone.
yeah. You know why others can't? Because it's difficult. It's very, very, very difficult. No, sometimes when I share and try to teach meditation, or try to ask people to meditate with me, sometimes you'll be mocked. No, then just they will laugh at you, but then understand that because it's difficult not to be silent and to be with yourself. So it really takes practice, it really takes inspiration, it really takes people helping you, to be in that
Oo.
place. But yeah, but at the end of the day, again, it's really the self love is not selfish.
Mm.
So once you take care of yourself, you will be able to take care of others, and
Totoo
then I
yan.
remember, Karma, uh, I don't know if you'll ask me, but you remember when we were teaching, no, kasi we're teaching 7 habits of highly effective people by Dr. Kobe. I said I will not teach habit 7 unless
Because
I do the work.
mm,
I can't tell people to exercise if I'm not doing push-ups and planks. Oh, but now you ask me, I can do planks. No,
ayun.
because why? Why you can't teach what you can't do, right?
Mm,
So at
mm.
least, have that recognition of things you cannot do. No, but unless you do that, you will not be able to reach out to others.
Oo.
So,
Just
but again, it's not easy.
yes.
Not
Just to give the audience or the viewers perspective, no. So Weng and I are co-facilitators in 7 Habits for Highly Effective People. Ngayon, in our setup, we share the habit. So sometimes I might teach habit 1, which is be proactive. Somebody else will teach habit 2, habit 3, habit 4. Habit 7 is sharpen the saw. And when we say sharpen the saw, it means 'di ba, tinatasahan mo nga, tinatasahan, pinapatalas mo yung saw, yung lagari para maging sharp, magawa niya yung trabaho niya. So si Weng, what Weng is saying, she avoids teaching that habit. Kasi
yeah,
part of sharpen the saw is also working out, exercising, walking, ganyan. So she really avoided that. Pero ngayon, she doesn't anymore.
yeah. So those
Mm.
things, and it will take time. You
Oo.
just have to be patient and be your own best friend. Just like how you
Mm-mm.
teach your best friend, diba? So,
Tama,
ganun din
no?
sa sarili mo, no?
Mm.
That's my greatest takeaway. So, be patient
Did
with yourself.
did you ever have thoughts of giving up? Like, ba't ko ba 'to ginagawa? Pinahihirapan sarili mo. Ikaw na nagsabi mahirap, hindi madali.
Yeah, yeah.
Were there times
Uh,
you wanted to give up?
yeah, yeah, there are times. And um ang lagi ko na lang iniisip is, lalo na kunyari, example lang, when I run, first time that I ran 24K, in the middle of it, I wanted to give up. Pero at the end of the day, you have that switch, no,
Mm-mm.
that telling you, this will come to pass. Diba?
Mm.
In one way or the other, I'll finish. Okay, I may not be on time, diba? But I'll finish. So yun lang, no? That's the inspiration and what you promise yourself to do. No?
Mm.
So helps a lot. And
Oo.
sometimes you give up. Then again, just be mindful. At that present, I gave up. I'm sorry. What do you want to do next? No?
You move
Just like,
on.
be generous with your reasons, with your
Mm.
strength, just like you're generous with, understanding other people.
Mm. Ay,
Yeah. Why? Sorry, Carmen. Why am
go on.
I always saying na it's difficult? Because that's what we miss sometimes. No, when we hear people, oh, I've been from here to here, no, and there's transformation, etc. We forget that, look, guys, you have to sacrifice something, no, in order to get that.
Mm.
And unless you're willing to undergo, sacrifices, pain, uh, um, there will there will be roadblocks ahead. Unless you accept that whole thing, that whole
That's part of it. It's all part of it.
diba?
Mm.
It's sorry, but it's not ako. Ang sa akin is, hindi ko tinitignan yung the sexy Weng in the future, no. Ang tinitingnan ko talaga is yung obstacles, the crisis
Okay.
that I have to, yun naman yung how, that's an inspiration. That's the
Mm.
inspiration, ironically, no, not really
Mm.
the vision na I will be this. Yeah,
Mm.
so ganon, not the physical, dapat anong weight ko, etc. It's the general rule of nature that, what you put inside, you nurture your body. It's the only life you have. Then make the most of it. Yeah, feel
Mm.
well, then eat well. No, those
And
those things
treat yourself well. Treat yourself well talaga.
well. Because how can you treat others? How can you, give love if you don't? Easy to say, but yes, there's no shortcut, unfortunately.
Oo. I
Yeah.
agree. I agree. Nako, thank you. Okay, sige, we'll talk about what you've been busy now. Okay, pero we'll
Okay.
talk about that after we get back from break. Thank you. We're back on U-Turn on TNC, the new channel. Ayan. So I'd like to remind everyone after this show, so we end at 11:30, no, and then there'll be a little bit of break, but at 12 o'clock, catch Sir Jesse Rebustillo on HR Hotline. Ayan. It streams, so noted streams. It streams Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturday at 12 p.m. So you can ask questions. He also guests mga HR professionals. Inaral ko kasi broadcast communication, kaya ang tendency ko sabihin yung salitang air. Pero stream ang tamang salita. Okay, let's continue with our interview with our guest, my good friend. She's a coach, she's a mentor, she's a facilitator. Aside from her day job, she heads a ship management company in a big group of companies that's been around for a long time. Miss Weng Pangan-Garay, welcome back.
Hey, hello.
Oo. Ang bilis ng panahon, ano? I mean, bilis ng oras.
Yes.
We have less than 20 minutes to go. Okay. Right now, before we continue with the discussion, I want to show some pictures. So ito parang show and tell natin, pero you didn't do the bringing of the item. I am showing you some pictures. So just tell us briefly what they're about. Who's in the picture, when, why, or, something like that.
Okay.
San yan?
Oh, okay. That's in Mount Ugo, Benguet. That's only last December. Okay, the highest mountain that I hiked.
So
difficult.
You regularly do that? You go climbing, mountain climbing?
At least once a year. Yeah, with colleagues and friends. Yeah.
Galing.
Not yeah. Wow. Okay, those are
Thursday kasi. Thursday.
Yeah, that's college days.
Mm-mm.
I think I'm part of the student council and these are my friends.
Ayun si Weng, naka-red.
Me, yeah. Yeah.
Ayun.
No. Yes, I love theater.
That's another thing that you do.
Yes.
Are you part of any theaters, any theater groups?
No. Ewan ko ba? I like watching. And and you know that I sometimes direct some activities, events.
Actually, I'd like to mention now, once upon a time, nung co-workers kami ni Weng, we belong to the same team. Kasi meron kaming annual sports fest. So buong group of companies, napagsama kami ni Weng sa isang team and we were co-managers of that team. And we were called the Great Roaring Lions. Tapos, nag-overall champion kami at nanalo kami sa cheer dance na napakasimple nung cheer dance namin. Actually, hindi kami nag-champion. Nag-third place kami. Pero actually,
champion tayo.
Overall champion. Pero sa cheer dance, third place. Pero we didn't even expect to win kasi napaka-konti namin. We had so little time. Pero si Weng, sinama niya yung Lion King background music theme. At yon, lumakas yung dating ng aming
Roaring Lions. Yeah.
Si Weng ang director, ako ay dancer. O, diba?
Yeah, that's my son. That's Joseph.
Okay. And he's also into theater.
Yes, he's studying double major ngayon. Communications, Carmine. Communications and theater. Double major. He's on his fourth year. Yes. And that's repertory during one of his workshops.
Ayun, galing. Ito.
That's yoga, both, no? And that's in the office. Those are my colleagues. That's Kat. I told her I will mention her. She's also one of my transition persons, Carmine. She's my yoga teacher who really inspired me. So you bring that to work. Yun nga yung sinasabi ko. When you feel something good is happening to you, you share. No, so I have in a way capacity to do that with my position. I don't
Uh-uh.
I don't force them to do it, of course. But yeah,
Mm-mm.
if you want wellness, you want overall being, you would like to try yoga. So, yeah.
Ayan. So it really affects everything else in your life. It starts with yourself, meditation, self-work, inner work, but then a time comes when you cross a threshold and you're now influencing other people to to join you. And it's not that you force them, 'di ba? You realize the benefits to you, and that's why you share it. Tama ba? So
Yeah.
what was the first thing you did to to encourage others,
First thing I
did.
okay. I'll just first thing is, for example, in an organization, is to get the um, um, consent. You get the engagement of your managers. No,
Mm,
that's very important. So, and then you look at the principle behind it, not the yoga itself, no, but it's really, do we want our, for example, in the organization, do we want our people to be well, no, to be mentally well, physically well, etc. Then we introduce, activities that can do that. Then you line up activities, etc. So, uh, you have to get their approval on that, and then yun, once you believe in the same principle, so that's self-care, you have to be well in order to serve, etc. Then the activities after that is easy to implement. um, so basically that, no,
mm,
you try to and these activities, change the way you do things, no, again, there's no shortcut to it. And you put boundaries, but when I say you put boundaries, okay, we agree that we need to be well, that we have to have good nutrition and all that. Then we don't accept soft drinks in the office, that we
mm.
will only provide fruits, no.
Okay.
If we're really we care for the environment, there should be no plastic in the office. So it's, if we agree with that, then we will agree with the actions.
Ayun.
And it helps a lot, because it
Mm.
helps you, no, at the end of the day, because the environment now agrees with you, changes with you. Then you can influence a bigger community the next time.
Ang
Kasi
galing,
yun,
ano?
kasi unless that happens, then you'll just be in an environment that, doesn't do the you share the same principle with.
Mm.
So, and then same goes with, that's the organization, but same goes with the at home.
Oo.
You have to get
Ayun.
the
Oo.
buy-in then of your family. So, and
So,
my parents also ganon na,
also, and also
oh,
your sister. So,
well, oh,
totoo talaga yung sinasabing, be the change that you want to see. It's a quote by Gandhi,
like,
di ba? Be the change that you want to see. Kasi unless it starts with you, hindi yan mangyayari sa labas. How can you change the world if you have not changed? But especially in your case, now it's very clear. You did something, you did inner work, and then now the outer is also affected and influenced by that. Nagzo-Zumba rin kayo, di ba? Aside from the yoga, I know the
yes,
photos showed only yoga, but you also have a
yes,
combination of
Zumba.
Zumba. And
Yeah,
you joined fun
Zumba.
runs.
Yes, no, and not only me this time. No, it's the whole staff.
Oo.
So we do not really fun run, talagang run talaga.
Run.
5
Wow.
to 10K.
I admire you. Marami akong hindi ginagawa dyan sa mga sinasabi mo.
It's fun for you.
Okay. I,
Choose your poison.
I I get a lot of invitation na tumakbo, mag-fun run, mag-whatever, no? Ako yung, I don't like running. Pagsusumbahin mo ako, sige, matagal, 2 hours, sige. Pero yung takbo lang,
Yeah,
not yet, not yet. O yan na, hindi I can't, kundi not yet.
not yet. Yeah.
Mm-mm. Weng, I'm curious, meron bang isa sa mga staff mo, because you mentor them, you coach them, you have them join you in these activities. Meron ba sa kanilang nagbago rin yung buhay nila na meron din silang story like they lost weight also or nagbago yung relationships nila sa bahay or yung quality of work. Meron ka bang mga ganong nakita?
A lot, a lot. Not only with my staff, but as you mentioned, I'm into my work we send seafarers on board. So sa akin, malaking bagay yun for the seafarers, sa ating
Mm-mm.
mga mas sa kanila ko pa rin din nakikita din kapag kasi they have to undergo very strict medical examinations, medical tests before
Mhm.
they can be fit to go on board.
Mm-mm.
So so they see na it's possible. That's number one, to get fit and well. And then they try to do it also when they're on board. So there are some of my staff, mas sexy na sila sa
Wow.
akin ngayon.
Wow.
Saka yung mga seafarers. And then, sa akin, what's important is when they do it, themselves, and they don't, they don't really parang, oh, dahil kay Weng or etc. No. And they take that into heart na it's the change they want to see. Then for me, that's very,
Oo.
very fulfilling.
Oo. That's true, no?
Galing na
Yung
sila.
we can be the stimulus, we can make the suggestion, pero nasa sa tao pa rin kung aaksyonan nila, kung sasabay sila. And I'd like to congratulate you for not just progress but the success that you're experiencing now with your vision for yourself, and you're also affecting many others in wonderful, wonderful ways na I'm sure hindi mo na-imagine noon, nung time na yon, no?
No.
It's a bonus, it's a result, an additional effect. Alright. Anong meron ka bang gustong pasalamatan ng mga tao? What are you thankful for?
Wow. Yeah. No, just first thankful for what am I thankful? Thankful for first is me, for taking the work. I recognize that, and for my friend and family, and my son, uh,
Mhm.
uh, grateful for life, grateful for the breath, actually.
Mhm.
If I can, I will name names, madami, Carmine.
Oh, sige. So family and friends in your
Baka may,
life, and
baka may
especially
mamiss
your son.
tayo. Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. I understand. Sige. Ngayon, do you have any tips for anyone who wants to change their circumstance? Whether it's career or relationships, family life, even wellness. What
Yes.
are your siguro top 3 tips
Okay.
so they can start?
Yeah. So first is I just watch this webinar by Dr. Shefali is don't look for the purpose or the change outside of you. So it has been in you all the time. So how to unleash your purpose is really to be mindful of where you are, be mindful of your emotions right now, and do the work. That's the first. Don't search for the right person, the right partner, the right job. Search within. Search what is your purpose, and do the work. Act on it. Second is it is what it is. Being in the present is very, very important. I learned this also from Connie, our common friend, when she asked me to do the 21 days of abundance meditation. When you're happy now, put in your mantra can be, this too shall pass.
Mhm.
No? cannot be happy all the time. And when you're sad, then just think, this too shall pass. What will I do to change the situation I am in? So just put in your mind, this too shall pass, and just be grateful what it is now. And then third, yeah, surround yourself with people, your tribe. No, you have the right to delete people in your Facebook. You have the right. No? Surround yourself
Mm-mm.
with and the people you love. Be in an environment that you like, that you love. You have that choice. It's always choices upon choices upon choices. Where you are now is a result of those choices. And if you want to change how you choose things. No, so I guess that's it. If that makes
Ayan.
sense.
Ang ganda. I like what you said. So just to recap, patras. Patras. Kasi mas maalala ko siya that way. So surround yourself with like-minded people.
Yes,
Find your tribe. I'm
yes,
a believer of that, no? May kasabihan din na you are the average of the 5 people that you hang out with. So isipin nyo, mga viewers
yes.
natin, no? Sino bang hinahangoutan nyo? Mga chismosa ba? Mga nega ba? Or yung nag-inner work? So depending on what you want to achieve, then go hang out with the right people. The other thing is may choice ka.
Yeah, and this is what this too shall pass in
This too
every
shall pass.
situation.
Ayun, very important. This too
Yes,
shall
yes.
pass. And the first one is find your
Purpose.
purpose. Don't expect the change. Don't expect change from the external world. The change will come from you. Then
Yes.
your external world will also change. Wise words from Weng, our Miss Weng. Miss Weng, paano kung merong gustong humingi ng advice sa iyo? Let's say gusto mag-reach out sa iyo. May FB page ka ba? Ganyan. May event ka ba na darating? Uh,
Yeah, they can read it in my Facebook page. Yeah,
okay.
it's Weng Pangan-Garay. Yeah, although I
Mhm.
manage it, yeah, sure. They can
Ah,
message me any.
ayan. So if you need any advice from Miss Weng, she's open to helping people like that. She's also a
Yeah.
healer. Healer din yan. Ayan. Okay, thank you very much, Miss Wang, for your time and for your
Thank you,
energy, your
Carmine.
positive
Thank you,
energy.
PNC. Yes.
Oo. Si Weng, when we were discussing this, no, her interview, we were saying, nako, baka ito yung parang testimonial mo. Ito yung parang, it's some sort of ceremony or graduation na finally she's talking about this kasi alam nyo, she has never talked about this in this way with anyone. So we are so thankful that you're generous with the sharing at dito mo pa ginawa sa U-Turn on the new channel.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. So we will see you again and more power to you. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck sa mga inaasikaso mo ngayon. I'm sure with the current situation in the world that affects the seafarers directly. So good luck sa inyo at sa ating lahat. Once again, thank you very much, Miss Weng Pangan-Garay. Great. Okay. Sabi ko kanina, we will announce the recipient of the gift of last week's gift. Sorry, Direk, can you show it again? Nawala yung aking kodigo. Ayan, April Lorena from Otis, Paco, Manila. So you are receiving the gift from last week. So congratulations. We will be in touch. Okay. Maraming salamat sa ating viewers, lalo na sa friends and family ni Miss Weng. Of course, thank you to the leadership and management of the new channel, Lloyd and Apple. Thank you very much. Okay, so it's time for lunch. Almost. Sana masarap ang lunch nyo. Sana masarap din lunch ko. Sige, I'll tell you about it next time. So once again, my name is Carmine. This is U-Turn. We stream live Mondays and Thursdays at 10:30 in the morning. So join us again next week for more inspirational stories. You will love all our stories. So thank you and have a good day. Bye.